There she is, right there. Right here, if you can see her. Beautiful queen. They're hard to miss. Hey folks, Rusty, herding bees with Rusty and Mike in Hartford, Alabama. We got some low-hanging fruit. Fairly large swarm. You have to use all my ladders to get that one. And that's a big one. That's a prime swarm. Let me see. And it's fallen limb. So we had some pretty rough weather come through here on Wednesday, and I know there's a bee tree just a couple trees down this tree row over there, so that's probably where they came from. We're gonna get them to march in a box pretty quick, I think. We'll see. Stay tuned. Hey folks, out in the bee yard, checking up on a swarm that we got 2 days ago. Pretty big swarm. I only got just a few minutes of video as we got there. Things kind of got tied up, but they were super low and easy to catch, and I should have been easily able to see the queen, but kind of got busy teaching, which I love to do. The son of the property owner was there, and so I'm just going back through it today to check for the queen, and I've already seen her. She's on the one frame of drawn comb I gave her. But I want to show you something else, just to show you what bees are capable of doing in just a couple of days. Keep in mind, this is two days ago. Bear with me, I'm by myself, and the video is kind of hard. So this is the single frame of already drawn comb that I gave them, and it probably weighs 5 pounds. They have loaded it up with nectar already, because we're in a huge nectar flow down here in Alabama. The privet is going crazy, and popcorn trees are starting to bloom. Now the queen was on this frame just a second ago. I saw her. Very large, pretty, mated, caramel bottomed queen. But you can see this is loaded with bees. There she is, right there. Right here, if you can see her. Beautiful queen. So she's trying to work. But here's what I wanted to show you. Now keep in mind, this swarm was captured 2 days ago. And one thing to be mindful of with swarms is they're looking for a void. They're not looking necessarily for a pre-made colony. So if you put all 9 or 10 frames in the box, you're really not giving them the void they're looking for. So generally I will put one frame of drawn comb in the center if I have it available, and then I'll put several frames around that with no foundation in it. And that gives them the ability to draw a little natural comb. It feels like a void because it opens things up. So in 48 hours, they've already done that. You can see they kind of draw those oval pieces of comb and then start connecting them, and they'll fill this entire frame with comb. Oh, here's another that was on the first empty frame on the other side of that drawn comb. And you can see they've already done the same there. And here's a piece, or a frame that they're working on. You can see they're festooning. That's kind of how they join themselves together to draw out that comb. They're just getting started on that one. They're kind of committed to it now though, so I'm going to put some foundation in those. And here's a frame that has foundation. And you can see they're already hard at work drawing that comb out. So we'll ease these over closer. I'm going to put things back where they were. And we'll put these frames with the drawn comb immediately beside those others. Here's a comb with foundation. This was about 3 frames over from the drawn comb. And let them work on drawing that out, and I'll pop some foundation in the 2 remaining frames here real quick and put them back in. So just to check up on this swarm capture. These are amazing creatures, and they work pretty fast. The swarm is pre-loaded, ready to go to draw comb and build that new home for that queen to start building them a colony in. Hey, one other thing, you may have seen this before, just a swarm hack. But you'll notice I took a piece of plastic queen excluder and cut it and put it over the entrance. And I did that because I didn't know that I had the queen, and I wasn't sure if she was in the box, but I wanted her to stay in there if she was. Actually, based on the way the bees were acting, I was fairly certain the queen got in the box without me seeing her the other day. But that doesn't always work. With a nice mated queen the size of that one, that'll work. That'll keep her in the box for a few days, coupled with the drawn comb and some other things we do to help them accept it as a home. But if she was a virgin queen, unmated in this swarm, she may be small enough to slip back out. So it doesn't always work, but it's a cheap alternative and a handy way if you're not sure you have the queen. We always prefer to get her in the clip so we know we've got her and keep her locked down. But I can take that off now. These bees are good to go. They've accepted this as home with all that comb drawn, so we're good. Just another quick hack. All right. Y'all keep on keeping on. It's a swarm.